Opening the device. Power off the mobile phone. Remove the SIM card tray, for example with the help of a paper clip. Remove the two screws beside the audio connector. Fix the suction cup on the LCD screen. Depending on where the LCD screen is broken, you have to search for a position on the screen which is in good order. Otherwise, it would not be possible to fix the suction cup solid. If the LCD screen is completely intact, fix the suction cup at the bottom section of the LCD screen. Try to raise the LCD screen by pulling the suction cup carefully to slide the plectrum tool between LCD screen and back cover. This step is very difficult and demands much patience. Tip: it could be helpful to use a very thin metal spudger in place of the plectrum tool. Use the thin spudger to raise the LCD screen a little bit. Then slide the plectrum tool as a placeholder between LCD screen and back cover. Now you can use a second plectrum tool to lever once around the LCD screen until it is completely solved from the back cover. Remove the whole LCD screen unit, including the battery, from the back cover. You have to remove certain components from the LCD screen unit and later transfer them to the new LCD screen. Battery, mainboards, home button, power button, speaker module, antenna cable. Removing the battery. Solve the battery connector with the help of the spudger. Solve the screws on the flex covering and remove the covering with a tweezer. The first flex cable runs across the battery. You have to solve the connectors of this flex cable on both sides. The second flex cable just has to be disconnected on the upper mainboard. Then you can clap it aside. On the top of the battery, left and right side, you will find adhesive strips which you have to remove with a tweezer. Now you can pull the end of the foil at the right side of the battery, while you lever under the battery with the spudger. It could be helpful to heat the battery carefully for this purpose. Possibly the battery gets bent while levering. After removing the battery, you can easily curve it back. Removing the lower mainboard from the LCD screen unit. Solve the connector of the antenna cable with the help of the tweezer. Solve two several connectors from the lower mainboard with the help of the spudger. Remove 7 screws from the lower mainboard. Raise the lower mainboard carefully with the spudger. For this purpose, you start by fixing the spudger at the lower left corner of the mainboard. Remove the lower mainboard completely. Removing the home button. Heat the home button flex cable carefully from the back and try to solve it carefully from the LCD screen unit by using the spudger. Use the spudger to lever the covering of the home button and remove it with a tweezer. Heat the home button again. Continue with solving the flex cable with the help of the spudger and tweezer. Now you can carefully push the home button through the opening and remove it. Removing the upper mainboard from the LCD screen unit. Solve the antenna cable from the upper mainboard. Solve the connector with the help of the plectrum tool. Remove 7 screws from the upper mainboard. Raise the upper mainboard carefully with the help of the spudger. For this purpose, you start by fixing the spudger at the lower left corner of the mainboard. Remove the upper mainboard completely. Removing power button, speaker module and antenna cable from the LCD screen unit. Heat the flex cable of the power button on the display unit carefully and solve it with the spudger. Heat again and again while solving it with the spudger. Heat the speaker module from the front of the LCD screen. Lever out the module with the tweezer and remove it. Remove the antenna cable, which you have already disconnected. Now you have to transfer the removed components to the new LCD screen. Transferring speaker module and power button to the new LCD screen. Fix the speaker module. Remove the protective foil from the new LCD screen. Fix the flex cable of the power button in its right position. connect the flex cable of the power button. Fixing the upper mainboard. Lay down the mainboard in the middle cover and push it carefully until it is locked down completely. Link the connector of the button flex cable. Fix the mainboard with 7 screws. Fixing the home button. Lay down the home button on the LCD screen and fix it in the right position. Push it carefully with a spudger. Use the tweezer to lay down the covering of the home button and fix it by pushing carefully with the spudger. Fixing the lower mainboard and the antenna cable. Fix the mainboard in its right position. Push it carefully until it is locked down completely. Link the flex connector. Fix the mainboard with 7 screws. Fix the antenna cable on the LCD screen and connect it to the upper mainboard as well as on the lower mainboard. Fixing the battery. Pull down the protective foil from the new LCD screen with the help of the tweezer. Link the battery connector to have a guidance for fixing the battery to its right position. Then you can use a towel to push it solidly. Link the connector of the first flex cable with the upper mainboard. Lay down the second flex cable on the battery and connect it with the upper mainboard as well as with the lower mainboard. Fix the connector covering with one screw. Power on the mobile phone and test again the functionality of the LCD screen. Closing the device. Lay down the back cover of the display unit and adjust it by orientating on the camera. Start pushing down the back cover at the camera. Push it once around its border until it is locked down completely. Then use a towel to push it down a second time around the border of the back cover. Insert the SIM card tray. Fix the two screws beside the audio connector. Finally, test the functionality of the LCD screen again.